guys start to get to this point of time in what I call is the first question of self-development, and that is this all there is? So we'll start to ask this more philosophical internalized question, because we spend so much time as guys internalizing things. We don't externalize problems. We don't externalize our feelings, our emotions, our thoughts, our problems. We do tend to do a lot of introspective or internalization and repression. It gets to a certain point where the questions start to become more introspective just out of sheer necessity and demand. Is this all there is? Am I doomed to repeat this? Is this what my life is for the next 30 years? And we start to ask these questions, and then from that comes curiosity. And a lot of the time we seek comfort because the future is unknown, right? There is a unknown aspect to the future that we can't predict. We can best guess, we can assume, we can attempt to apply, but the only way to really know for certain is to look at what's already happened. And the best way to look at what's already happened is to go back in history and see where it's been applied and been done. A lot of things, like there is still, battle tactics and strategy that generals and commanders such as Alexander the Great put into practice that are still taught in military schools now. So, that's thousands of years old strategy and techniques that he used that they're still teaching in military doctrine. So when you look at that and you go, well, there's application still now in the implementation of things they did back then. That gives me certainty, or at least an awareness of what was. How do I take this and use it now instead of trying to best guess or assume or try to predict something that I can't actually predict? So the future is, a lot of the time the future is scary because it's unknown. The past is comforting because it's predicted, it's happened, it's true, it's real. We can look back at that as evidence or certainty of something that's taken place. So I think a lot of guys start to ask deeper questions as we get older. And then with that, the best way to find those answers is to look back at where it actually took place.